So, I just made all my characters new, but then this weird thing happened. As soon as I got out from here and looked at all my characters, a noise happened. So I had to reset Gacha Life. Then, when I got back on Gacha Life, it was black for a long time. And then, Luna, it said this thing. I realized something was changed about one of my characters. So when I saw everybody was posed differently, I went into studio. And there was this thing happening. I quickly went back to home and resetted Gacha Life again. That when I came in, oh my god, he was holding a knife. And I don't know why, but he was holding a knife. So I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, I went to games and then reset Gacha Life. And then when I went back in to Gacha Life, something weird happened. I wondered why the knife had blood on it, and I finally wondered why he had that black thing on his face. So I went, his eyes are red, but still. And then I went and checked everybody and realized, David, how is this even possible? What? Scared out of my mind. Boom. Now, yeah. But then again, I want to go back to Gacha Life and see what happens. Okay. Alright then, but so I got into Gacha Life. Scarlet's still on screen. So when I got into Gacha Life, I seen Arthur in studio saying, please don't trust Harukai. And then it moved. Harukai said, you can trust me. But, so, I'm going to ask him a question. Does he think he can stop? Okay. Does he think he can? You said never? Oh, well. Then he looked right at me and said, if you think you can stop me, you're stupid. So I just went and asked him a single question. You know I created you, right? That's what I asked him. And I'll kill you, he said right in my face. So I said what I could. I can delete this app. But he said, I'll kill you and all your creations. Then he said, happy dying, my friend, even though I'm his creator. So then from there, I went exited. I went into presets and tapped randomly. I didn't want to see him again. Then I resetted the app. And went back in. Wanted to see what happened. That's what I did. Resetted the app. I wanted to see what happened. He was still there. He was still there. I didn't even want to know why. He was still there. So I went to presets. Tapped on somebody again. Went, resetted this app. Then I went back in, of course. Okay, so I went back and he's still there. What? I know, how is he still there? But it gets weirder. I went into studio and he is talking to me. He said, "Stop trying to delete me." So I exited it, went to presets, tapped on another random character, and then I resetted the app again. I was literally scared. So I went back into Gacha Life and weirdo happened. So as I went back into Gacha Life and he's still there. I thought he had another message for me, so I went in the studio and he said it will only hurt yourself. So I exited it. So I went to presets again and tapped on another and I tapped on it a bunch of times. Then I reset the app, trying to see what would happen again. So yeah, anyways, I went to Gacha Life and there I waited and waited and waited until it popped up. And I said, "I am so going to delete you." As I went, I knew he had another message for me, so I went in the studio. He said, "No, don't delete me." Then he said, "I'm everything you have." Poop on the other characters, Stinky, Rose. So what I did right there, I went into the chat, reset. Then I went home screen. I went and deleted Gacha Life. So I checked on here. It was deleted. So I was happy. Then I found out it was not deleted. It was in another folder. So I went and deleted that. As I was happy that that it wasn't deleted in others, I still checked. What? I don't know why I checked there.
What's this strap?
It's called a strap.
Strap.
Okay, anyways, so yeah, it was completely gone, so I felt good. Then I took a nap, and when I came back, it was back. God's life was back in these folders. I went in, and look who was the main star again. You won't believe who was the main. It was the person I've all been hating, Hirukai. Why have I even created this mess? I wanted to play a game to get him out of my mind. So literally, I thought, what game? But then I went in options to see what was wrong. Was there anything I could do? No. Anyways, I went into games, but I didn't know what game to play. Decided to play Duck and Dodge since it's my favorite game. So I waited for a bit, playing this game, like actually 1 hour. I waited playing this game for an hour. I was playing this game for an hour and practicing the controls. Whoa. So I played until I lost. And then, like, I tried hard, I guess. Anyways, yeah. Then, as soon as I lost, I went home, and he was there. And I had an idea. And I didn't want to change any of him, though, but I had an idea. I wanted to tell him, fake to him, that he was my favorite character. He said, ha, ha. So then I went and I typed, "You're my favorite character." And you'll never know what he replied back. He said, "Really, I love you." After all he said earlier was, "I'll kill you and your creations." Then he started asking me personal questions like, "Where do you live? What's your phone number?" So what I did was resetted all of them, and just went out of Gotcha Life for a while. And while I did that, I went and I was watching TikTok. But when I got out of TikTok, I went back and Gotcha Life because I wanted to play a game. So he was still there, not saying anything, mouth open. His mouth was open. I went to games. I looked for games that were not Duck and Dodge. So I went against Duck and Dodge. I came and I was playing, and then my brother and watched me, but I didn't even know. So I was running for my life. Duck's trying to cream me. Duck's trying to kill me. I got a game over at 19. And I went home. He was there. Then I heard a boom. Right there, I saw Madison turn red. Haruka is still staring at me. I went to look at Madison, and she was dead. So I was so freaked out, but I didn't do anything. I just stood there, staring at Madison, clicking back, Haruka and Madison. Didn't even worry about David, who he also killed. Didn't even worry about David or Arthur. I was clicking Haruka and Madison, just over and over again. And then I heard a bang. So I went in to a studio and he said, "Stop, I'm dying." And I'm like, maybe I can keep doing that. So I went and kept doing that. Over and over again. And I watched as I kept doing him fading in the essence. And then I seen his eyes. I seen his eyes turn right to brown. And then he looked. I'm pretty sure he was normal. And then look at David. David back to normal. Went back as I was going back to Harukai. I seen normal again. Then I looked at Madison. She went back to normal too. Then I looked at Arthur. He was back to normal too. And then I looked at all my characters, wondering, why did Harukai only go for David, Madison, and Arthur? The three with red eyes? I don't know. So I clicked back at all of them. Looking, seeing what would happen. So, and then I went and I thought for a long time. And then I just remembered why I decided to put this on YouTube. Because I find this super weird. I find this super weird. Okay? And then I realized again, Harukai and Earth are my favorite characters again. I decided to check on Samuel. So I checked on Samuel, and he was actually not crying for once, but he was talking. And he was saying,
I was crying about Harukai. I know he was going to kill Arthur and David, but not Madison. And now I realize something. I have no eyes, both sad. And now I lose control.